All right. LED 3010. This is week 5. And I've been enjoying the interaction with many of you. Many of you have had questions. You've contacted me, and I appreciate that. I enjoy interacting with my students. Um, I do want to remind you that this is an 8-week course, and so the clock is ticking. So if you have assignments that you haven't submitted yet, and they're within the I think what 8-week course is a 2-week window according to university policy. So they're within that 2-week window. Get them done. There, of course, there will be penalty points deducted for late submissions. However, we need to make sure that we try to get all of our assignments turned in and on time. No reason to throw away good points that you could be earning. Okay, this week, week 5, your strengths as a future leader. Being a leader, of course, means that you're able to develop plans. It also means that you're able to find ways of enacting those plans, of implementing those plans. And while some plans are pretty straightforward in implementing, others can be a little trickier, but they all require that we do communicate with the people that report to us if you're in a professional setting. If you're in a private, personal life type setting, you need to communicate to your family members, your friend group. These are people that can support you and help you stay focused on attaining the goals that you've set for yourself. They can also help to make sure that you are on track by hitting your milestones. So this is good. Also, another excellent tool is to network. When you're in this class, networking is something that we do promote, not just in this class, but at the university. But outside of the university, what does networking look like? Well, I personally use LinkedIn for my online networking. Um, I never divulge any proprietary or organizational information when I network. I will discuss general things with people, but I won't discuss specific organizationally related details. This makes it so that I'm not giving away proprietary information or company secrets. With that said, find people that, like you, have got similar professional or academic interests and begin to network. Grow your network. This will help you because you're going to be able to ask these individuals, what do you think about such and such a thing? And they can give you feedback. This increases the amount of perspectives that you can consider when you are engaged in decision making. So, networking is more than just on LinkedIn. There's, of course, also people that we meet in daily life at the workplace, at the gym. I network when I'm at the gym. Not every single time I go there, but I've met people that I'm going to have in my life for a while. They're good professional individuals, and we developed a rapport and developed our networks. Now, character is a major thing when we're talking about strengths as a leader. Your character, that really comprises like your ethics, your worldview that drives your ethics. Have one ethical system that you draw from so that you're not two different people. One person at work, cutthroat and ruthless, and nice and loving at home. And have one set of ethics. This way you are consistently the same person. Let's see here. So, your strengths. Identify what your strengths and your weaknesses are. Maybe you're familiar with the SWOT analysis method, the SWOT analysis method. Strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Look at those in yourself. See where your strengths and weaknesses are. Look at where your opportunities lay. Okay, as a matter of fact, the last few weeks, we've been looking at what you see as opportunities for you in the future. That's what you've been working on. And as far as threats, these are things that would keep you from attaining your desired goals in life. I want you also to think back to leaders you've experienced in the past, people you've worked for. Uh, they could be workplace leaders, they could be leaders in your social group, in social settings, in your social communities, your families, and think about their leadership qualities. Were they empathetic? Or did they come in a very toxic way and act as a dictatorial authoritarian? which are leadership styles, dictatorial and authoritarian are leadership styles. So is toxic leadership. That is a leadership style, not a very good one. Or do they exhibit servant leadership, humble leadership? These are more leadership styles. And so, as you continue your education here at Clary, you'll be learning more about leadership styles. But begin by looking at the qualities in the leaders you've admired and respected. And look at the qualities in the leaders that you didn't think were very good at being a leader, because it can guide you to avoid certain actions or to hone your characteristics, your character, so that you exemplify the positive, not the negative. If you have any questions this week, please get a hold of me through email. Let's see, you have a discussion. So the initial post is due on Wednesday. Your replies, you need to reply to at least 2 classmates every week, of course. Those are due by Sunday, and you have an assignment. You're writing a letter to yourself, and take this assignment seriously. Think about in 10 years down the road, if you were to open up this letter, what could you tell yourself? All right, so you have a great rest of your, I guess it's Sunday, and enjoy week 5. Make sure you read the material in Canvas and contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.